Dear students, welcome to this video lecture session. I am K. Karthik Vendan, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Government College of Engineering, Srirangam, Trichy. In this video, we are going to solve problems on finding the matrix of a linear transformation. Let us solve this problem. See, if T from P2 of R to P2 of R, that is, in this case, both input set as well as output set were the same, that is P2 of R. Again, recall that what is P2 of R? P2 of R is the set of all polynomials of degree maximum 2, that is, they may have degrees 2, 1 or even 0. 0 means constant polynomials also present in this set. Okay, we are defining a linear transformation like this, that is T of f of x equals to f of x plus 1 f dash of x. Now our problem is to find out the matrix of this linear transformation. Okay, see here the discussion is only the input set and the output set. We have to extract the data like this initially. What is the name of the input set and output set? The name of the input set here is P2 of R. Output set also P2 of R. Okay. Now what is the dimension? These things we must know initially before getting into the problem. Dimension is 3. That is, basis is for both we will have 1, x square is the basis. So what for we are doing this is, the result will be, what will be the result? That is, result is regarding order of matrix of T. Order of matrix of T. Either we can denote matrix of T like this or like this. Okay, this 3 cross 3 here. Okay, as we defined these things already in the previous video, kindly refer to that. That will be given in this description. See, this is what the formula given in the problem for the transformation. Okay, see, this is what the formula, T of f of x equals to f of x plus 1 into f dash of x. Now we are going to compute the matrix for this transformation alone. Okay, see, in this tabular column we are just going to finish out the entire problem. Okay, we have to write these informations, that is basis of input set. What is the basis of input set? 1, x and x square. I am just going to do it one by one. The basis of input set is 1 x square. For 1, I am going to find out the output, that is T of 1 is what I am going to find out. See, this is the formula given. So here f of x value is 1. Okay, see here T of f of x, here it is T of 1. So f of x is 1. So I am just substituting it straight away there. F of x is 1 plus x plus 1 into f dash of x. What is f dash of x? It is 0. That is, differentiating 1, I will get 0. So the result will be 1. In this column, what we are going to do is, we are just going to write out, that is this T of 1 equal to 1. That is 1. I am going to write out as a linear combination of basis of output set. Here what is the output set? P2 of R. What is its basis? 1, x and x square. Okay, I should write 1 as a linear combination of 1x x square, means that is we have to just fill the coefficients. Okay, so what will be the coefficients? This is what now we are going to discuss. See, here it will be 1, here it will be 0, and here also it will be 0. Okay, so 1 can be written as a linear combination of 1x x square in this manner. Okay, Now what is the second element in the basis set? It is x. So what will be t of x? Again here what is f of x? Now f of x is x. On the right hand side I need two things which depends on the left hand side. That is left hand side is f of x. So the right hand side depends on left hand side on two areas. That is one is f of x and another one is f dash of x. So I am finding out both the quantities. Okay. So I'm sorry. So f dash of x will be 1. Okay. So I am just substituting these things straight away here. F of x is x plus x plus 1 into 1. Okay. So on summing up you will be getting 2x plus 1. Here what we are going to do, that is t of x equals to 2x plus 1. This quantity I am going to write as a linear combination of 1 x and x square. That's it. Okay. So see what is the constant coefficient there? 1. So this will be multiplied with 1. What is the coefficient of x here? 2. What is the coefficient of x square in the left hand side? There is nothing. So 0. So this is how you will be writing every quantity as a linear combination. Okay. Now we will go for the last element in the basis. T of x square. T of x square is, that is again here what is f of x? It is x square. And what is f dash of x? It is 2x. Okay. So t of x square will be, I am just substituting f of x equals to x square plus x plus 1 into 2x. Okay. On simplifying, what you are going to get? Just check it out. This is x square plus 2x square plus 2x. So you are getting 3x square plus 2x. Now our next objective is to write out as a linear combination. That is 3x square plus 2x. This should be written as a linear combination of 1x and x squared. Okay. So what is the coefficient of constant coefficient in the left hand side? There is no constant in the left hand side, so it is 0. Now what is the coefficient of x in the left hand side? It is 2. The coefficient of x square in the left hand side is 3. Okay. This is how we are writing as a linear combination. Now the next thing is the result. How we are writing the matrix. Okay. Now we are going to fill the matrix. See, here we will be writing the basis of input set. In this problem we are having the same input as well as same output. Now we are writing the basis of input set, that is 1x and x square, right? 1x and x square. Here we will be writing the basis of output set. In this problem we are having the same set as an input as an output, so we are having the same basis row wise as well as column wise. Now how we are going to fill up the matrix? See, keep in mind we will be filling the matrix column by column, not row by row. Okay. Now we are seeing the first output. Okay, this is what the first output. We will be writing the coefficients, that is 1, 0 and 0 in order. 1, 0 and 0. For that purpose only we are writing here itself in order. 1x x square. See, in all the problems we are writing in order alone. 1x x square, 1x x square. That is, these were the basis of the output set. Okay. So simply we have to write the coefficients straight away here. That's it. So here 1, 2, 0. These were the coefficients. Here 0, 2, 3. Now check what is the order. The order of the matrix is 3 cross 3. This is what we have already explained in the result itself. Initially we have told no, This one, right. We'll go for the next problem. This is the next problem. Here T is defined from R2 to R3. Again, just a recall, R2 is, what is R2? It is the set of all two tuples. That is, two tuple means it will be written in pairs. Okay, that is R2 equals to, it contains elements in this form, x comma y, where x and y both belongs to real numbers. And here the output set is R3. It will contain three tuples, that is x, y and z, where all x, y, z are real numbers. This is what the information about input set and output set. Okay. Now the linear transformation is defined between these two sets by, this is the formula. See here, input set is R2. The output set is R3. Check out the elements. The input is 2 tuple and the output is a 3 tuple. Okay. Now we are going to compute the matrix for this transformation. Okay. Now we have to write some basic informations initially. The name of the input set is R2 and the name of the output set is R3. Okay. Now the next one is dimension. The dimension is 2. Here the output set dimension is 3. Okay. Now the next important thing is basis. Basis here is 1, 0 and 0, 1. For sake of convenience, we name this as E1 and E2. Okay. The output set basis is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 and 0, 0, 1. Again, for the sake of convenience, we name this as F1, F2 and F3. Now, what is the result? That is the result of what? Order of matrix of T. What is the order of matrix of T? Equals to, rows will be what? Dimension of output set. That is 3 cross 2. Column will be dimension of input set. Now let us go and construct the same tabular column here and then we will fill out the matrix. Okay. So this is the formula given in the problem. T of x comma y equals to 2x minus y comma 3x plus 4y comma x. Now what is the basis for the input set? The first element is 1, 0. See, this is 1, 0. For this we are going to find out the output. That is T of 1, 0. See, just check the formula. How we have to apply the formula. That is what very important. Okay. See here, the input in general is given as x, y. Here the input is 1, 0. So x takes the value 1 and y takes the value 0. Okay. So if we are applying, what will be the result? 2 minus 0, 3 plus 0, 1. Right. So the output will be 2, 3, 1. Now our part is, I have to write this 2, 3, 1 as a linear combination of what? Basis of output set. What is the basis of output set? This is 1, 0, 0 and 0, 1, 0 and 0, 0, 1. Right. So I have to just sum it up. Now we have to find out what is the coefficient for each and every basis, that is elements of the basis. Now this is very easier and these things will be taught in the previous unit itself. In the first unit itself there is a topic called basis and dimension. and linear combination. All such topics will be learned there. See, now if I am putting 2 here and 3 here and 1 here, you just sum it up, multiply this and sum it, you will be getting this. Okay, it's very simple, right? Now the next element, basis. See, for the first input I have done all those things. The second input is 0, 1. Now again I am just going to apply the transformation for this t of 0, 1. Now x takes the value 0 and y takes the value 1. Okay. So what you are getting? 0 minus 1, 0 plus 4, 0. So the output is minus 1, 4, 0. So this quantity I am writing it as a linear combination of again the same thing, that is 1 0 0 plus 0 1 0 plus 0 0 1. Again the task is very simple. If I am putting minus 1 here and 4 here, just I am putting this in order, that's it. You just multiply this minus 1 inside and 4 inside and 0 inside, and then you add, you will get this result. Now the next thing is we have to write the matrix. Okay, that's it. See, here the matrix will be, see here what we have to fill out, the basis of input set, that is E1 and E2. For easier reference we told it initially, right? That is, this is E1 and this is E2. Okay, here in the that is column wise we have to fill the basis of input set, and row wise we have to fill the basis of output set. For this purpose only we named. See, in the previous problem it is not necessary to name as E1, E2, E3. Why? Because the basis elements itself is very simple, 1 x square, like that. Whereas here, if I am mentioning here 1, 0 and 0, 1, it will be looking very large. For that purpose only we are naming this. It is up to you to decide to write it or not. Okay. See here, simple. Here this is F1, this is F2 and this is F3. Similarly here the same. Okay. What we are going to do? Simply we are going to write its coefficient column wise. See, what were the coefficients? 2, 3 and 1. Okay, 2, 3 and 1. Similarly for this, see, T of E2. For that we are going to just fill up the coefficients column wise. Okay. So what is the dimension now? How many rows you are having? 3 rows, 2 columns. Okay. So again we have initially showed this will be the order of the matrix. Okay. So you just practice many problems with the help of this. You should not take much time on constructing the matrix alone. Why? Because as we already mentioned, this is the initial step for all the problems in this entire unit. So you must be very well known about this. You must practice more and more problems on this. Okay. Thank you, students.